I am not a fan of Justin Herbert. I have nothing against him as a human being. I have nothing against him as Justin Herbert, the person. However, Justin Herbert, the football player, annoys me because okay.
So this is the 13th.
Yeah, okay, so this is not a drill. Okay. Bro, remember when I told you yesterday that no matter what you do, you could play the game of your life.
Yeah, and still lose.
And still lose because some way, somehow, the dude across the field is either just better or luckier. That's been Josh Allen. Or both. Are we talking just ability or just the greatest?
I'm talking about the greatest.
Then no, it's Tom Brady. Your defense can be great and stop teams from scoring points. But if your offense is ass and you can't put up any points, then it defeats the purpose. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good? What's good? What's good? I gotta do that for every camera. Yeah, episode 22. I Talk Sports. The playoffs have arrived. I'm so excited, bro. This is so cool. Second recording of the year, by the way. I'm still trying to get back into the groove of things. So I went to the gym, try to get in the right headspace, made sure that I got the pump and I feel good and I feel great and I look good. And then it'll project, hopefully. Anyway. It's a great day. It's a great Sunday. It's Monday. It's a beautiful Monday. It was a great Sunday of football because once again, the playoffs are here. But before I get too far, let me not be rude. I'm never alone. And once again, I'm not even a Liverpool fan. Njabulo, Tokotela. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. I'm very good, very good. First
You're
of all,
good.
I don't even support Liverpool. I don't know why I keep saying I'm not even a Liverpool fan.
Because we never walk alone.
Who's we? I'm a Chelsea. Hey.
You and me both.
Don't touch me in my studio. Oh man, I'm good. I'm good, man. Rest in peace to all the Real Madrid fans who got dog walked by Barcelona 5-2. 5-2. They scored 5 goals in the first 45 minutes. Imagine that. And Vinny was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or. What's that? Huh? Is this your king? Jeez, like, wow. Anyway, that was fun. That was good.
How's Chelsea?
It's a great Tina. I don't know some
last time, just 4 days ago, you were
but
crying.
we're still fourth in the log. We're still in the FA Cup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful this season.
Any wins since our last conversation?
We haven't played since our last conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my dude, how are you? Are you fine? Are you well? Just tell me down there, Mukundi, I'm fine. Mukundi, I'm well. How are you? Did you watch the playoffs? Did you watch Lamar Jackson do his thing? We are up. I always say we are up. And I always say we are down. And I always say we are going to win the Super Bowl. And then I go back and say, yeah, now our season is cooked. And then I say we are the greatest team ever. And I'm never wrong in any of those situations. What am I talking about? The Baltimore Ravens went into town and handled their business. Man, I have to do that so nicely and smoothly. But yeah, they went into town and they handled their business. Let's hope they'll handle their business next week against New York. Buffalo. I'm so scared. Everyone is so confident in the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm the only one that's genuinely scared. Like, I've never been this scared before, like, ever, for a team. Even when we were playing the Steelers a couple days ago, I was just like, it's the Steelers. Chances are we're going to win. However, history is not on our side against the Steelers, but I was still very confident in the Ravens. And they did their thing. Buffalo's a different beast, though. But I'll get to that later. Let's start with Game 1 of the 2025 NFL playoffs. The Texans beat the Chargers 32-12. Shout out CJ Stroud. Shout out Joe Mixon. Shout out Joe Mixon and Nico Collins. That's a very great core that they have offensively. You know, it's a great three-headed demon offensively. A young three-headed demon, which if they just keep playing the way they're playing, and if they just keep doing what they're doing, and they going at this rate, then they are Super Bowl bound within the next 4 years, maybe. That's just my estimation. So they're great. They're a great trio. You got CJ Stroud, who's a great young quarterback. Offensive rookie of the season last year, probably had the greatest rookie season by a quarterback we have ever seen. Jaden Daniels has something to say about that, though. Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud's friend, actually. They've been boys since way back when. And remember, I even told you that Jaden has CJ Stroud's stats on his phone, and whenever he needs motivation, it's like, CJ had 25 touchdowns last year. What I gotta do to get to 26? Well, it's great, man. I love friendly competition, and if that is not there, then where's the love, man? Where's the love of the game? You know, I love it when I'm competing with someone and we just doing it to see who's the better man. Whether we fighting, whether we playing FIFA, whether we doing whatever, man, we could be having a pissing contest for all I care. I just love competing. You know, I am addicted to competing. I have an addiction. And I want to win. And I will do whatever it takes. Because sometimes there's going to be someone in your way. And if you are in my way, I will do whatever it takes to get you out of my way. And CJ Stroud did exactly that with Justin Herbert. I'll get to Justin Herbert just now. So CJ Stroud, Joe Mixon, and Nico Collins. So that's quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Literally a three-headed demon on offense, right? And it's just gonna be fun to watch for the foreseeable future. Justin Herbert, you've been in the league 4 years. You've been in 2 playoff games. You've won none of them. What are we doing? This is Justin Herbert. I've said this before. I am not a fan of Justin Herbert. I have nothing against him as a human being. I have nothing against him as Justin Herbert, the person. However, Justin Herbert, the football player, annoys me. Because during the regular season, well, this season he didn't do it. But during the regular season, Justin Herbert is always considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. At 26 years old, he is very, very good, very talented, and he's definitely taken the Chargers. Well, to certainly, I don't know if the pastures are greener, but there's a lot more grass, I'll tell you that much. Do with that what you will. And man, let me give you the stats. Let me start with CJ Stroud because I have more to say about Justin Herbert. Let me start with CJ Stroud. He got 282 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Not bad. Not a bad performance. Nico Collins, however, had 7 receptions for 122 yards and 1 touchdown. Thank you to my friend Chloe. I know you're watching this, bro. Thank you. You know what he said? A couple weeks ago, he texted me and he said, "Hey, yo, that boy Nico Collins is a bad man. He looks like trouble." And I was like, yeah, him and CJ Stroud got a great connection. They might do something. They doing something. And it's something great. So, Justin Herbert, he made 14 of his 32 passes for 242 yards, 1 touchdown, and not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions. This dude has been in 2 playoff games. He has as many touchdowns and twice as many interceptions. What are we doing? There's a QB1 for a team in the in a professional football league, the creme de la creme of football. And that's what he's doing. Anyway, do with that what you will. The Chargers are playing the Chiefs next week, and that's going to be, well, I don't know if it's going to be a dog walk because now the Chiefs have that necessary playoff experience, and they have Patrick Mahomes, and they have Andy Reid coaching them, and Travis Kelce is still their tight end. However, that's about it. Well, their defense is starting. Well, their defense is cool. It's cool. It's definitely not the same defense they had last year, but it's a cool defense. And once again, this is Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I can't stress this enough, and we all know how that goes. Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs is a bad man. He's dangerous. He's evil. He's trying to kill your kids and take their lunch money and just raise that Super Bowl at the end of the year. That's all he cares about. And once again, I will do whatever it takes to get you out of my way. And that's what Patrick Mahomes does every year. Josh Allen knows that very well. Josh Allen has 5 losses in the playoffs. 3 of those are to Patrick Mahomes. Damn. And NJ and I were just talking about it yesterday on his podcast. Bro, remember when I told you yesterday that no matter what you do, you could play the game of your life.
Yeah, and still lose.
Because some way, somehow, that the dude across the field is either just better or luckier. That's been Josh Allen. Or both. In Patrick Mahomes' case, it's both. Josh Allen has played his ass off against Patrick Mahomes in every playoff game. And he's lost every single one.
He's lost every single one.
He's lost to Mahomes 3 times in the playoffs.
3 times?
3
in a row?
Well, not in a row.
Well, 3 times in a row.
But he's lost 3 times. He's lost to him 3 times over the past 4 or 5 years.
Hey, he's probably living rent-free in his head, eh?
Rent-free, my boy. Whenever they play Kansas, they played Kansas, I think, a month ago. I know for a fact they had that game circled, bro. I know for a fact they had that game circled. And the fact that they won the game doesn't hurt. But anyway, that's what's happening. The Texans are going to go play the Chiefs next week. And we shall see how that goes. Okay. How about them Ravens? We are up. Lamar Jackson, thank you.
First of all, that's not how you do it. How about them Ravens? That's how you do it.
Thank you, MJ. How about them Ravens? Let me tell you about them Ravens. 28-14 against our divisional rival Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, we've beaten the Steelers 3 times in our last... No, I'm lying. Twice in our last 3 games now. Yeah. Is this where the rivalry takes a turn? Let's find out next season.
Is this where the rivalry actually starts? I mean...
Amen. Amen. It's a rivalry.
Sorry.
Okay. It's a rivalry. It's a rivalry.
Sorry, my bad.
Is this where the rivalry takes a turn? We shall see. I'm so excited. However, we'll have to wait until next season because the Steelers are at home. They in Cancun somewhere. I don't know. And I just love it because the last time they played in the regular season, I think that was like 2-3 weeks ago, the Steelers came in wearing bird hunting outfits. And I was like, oh, you disrespectful sons of bitches. You going to come into our field and you going to wear bird hunting outfits? That's why they caught the L. Yeah. Okay. So the Ravens beat the Steelers 28-14. Lamar Jackson played a great game. He made 16 of his 21 passes, throwing for 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it doesn't hurt that he ran for 81 yards. Didn't get a rushing touchdown, but he still ran for 81 yards. Russell Wilson played great. I'm not even going to lie. He played a good game. A good game. If I were to come to you and tell you that Russell Wilson will make 20 of his 29 passes, have 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, you'd probably think he won that game. But he didn't. He didn't. That's the Ravens. Yeah. You think this is water? No, it's Steelers tears.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh man. Thank you, Lamar Jackson. Ndoriwa, I have slept peacefully over the past 3 days, which is something that you regularly don't allow me to do. Usually I'm very pissed. Usually I'm angry. I'm the angry black man. But not today.
He's not on brand today.
The brand can change. Okay, we can rebrand all day, every day. So Derrick Henry ran for 186 yards with 2 touchdowns. That's a bad man. That's a truck of a man. And he's just running through people and he's doing so well, man. I remember when we were putting him in the MVP conversation and Saquon just literally leapt over him and other niggas. And, well, the MVP conversation is actually a crazy one. I'll get to that. Derrick Henry played well, and him and Lamar had a total of... Okay, let me open my calculator real quick. What's 186 plus 81? They had a total of 267 rushing yards. That's great, man. This is what I've been saying all season. It's almost as if John Harbour started listening to ITALKSPORTS. Shut up. Run your running back. And let your quarterback be your quarterback. And when he has to run, because he's so great at it, we will allow him to run. But your quarterback can't have more rush attempts and rushing yards than your running back, especially if your running back's name is Derrick Henry. It can't happen. In no universe can that happen. I don't care if this is Michael Vick reincarnated. I don't care. There should never be a day where your quarterback runs more than your running back. And the proof is in the pudding. When Derrick Henry runs, they win, and they win emphatically. When he doesn't run, they lose, and then I lose sleep, and then I come here, and then I'm angry, and then I gotta get wrinkles because I've been frowning all day, and then my girlfriend is mad because I haven't been talking to her nicely. Why? Because the Ravens just raised my blood pressure and they made me angry. Okay. So yeah. The Bills beat the Broncos. I almost went to sleep watching that game. Actually, I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I stopped watching that game. I was like, this game is over. And this is in the second quarter, mind you. This is in the second quarter. I think the Bills were up like 14 or 20. Dog, the Bills were killing them. They killed them. And they stayed aggressive till the very end. They did not take their foot off the Broncos' neck. And it was sad to watch. But Bo Nix will come up. Bo Nix is a great young quarterback, and he had a great rookie season. However, he underperformed. But I'll let you decide. Josh Allen, MVP frontrunner Josh Allen. 20 of 26 passes, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great game. Bo Nix, 13 of 22 passes, 144 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, Josh Allen is the front runner for the MVP award. I was behind that about a month ago. But then that was mainly because of the level of competition that they're going up against. But now it's just like, let's be honest. Let's look at the stats. Let's just compare their stats. Lamar has more rushing yards. He has more passing yards. He has more touchdowns. He has fewer interceptions. What are we doing? The only thing that Josh Allen has over Lamar is that he's won like 2-3 more games. Come on, bro. Let's not do this. Josh Allen is a great player, and he played well this season. But he's not the MVP over Lamar. And if he does win it, I don't know. That's why I don't have a vote, I guess. So, the Eagles beat the Packers 22-10. And I told you, the Eagles will come in and handle their business. Jalen Hurts kinda handled his business. But he played one of those games where he could tell that this is not a shootout. I just have to play and manage the game. And he did just that. 13 of 21 passes, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. However, MVP candidate Saquon Barkley, 25 carries, 119 yards, with 0 touchdowns. But that's not important. What's important is they won. And I don't know what else to say. This game was, man. Jordan Love and the Packers tried, but man, 20 of 33 passes for Jordan Love, 212 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in a playoff game. I don't know about you, but go back to work, bro. Go back to the drawing board and just get better, okay? It's not about you. It's about the fact that the whole team needs to get better. Let me not act like it's Jordan Love's fault. So that was a great night of football. And something happened that I was not expecting. The Commanders beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Washington Commanders, formerly the Washington Redskins, and formerly the Washington football team, because they didn't have a name, because Redskins is offensive. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's what they did.
Yo, did you see that South Park episode they did on that?
Yeah. Weren't they just getting money for nothing? Shout out Matt Stone and Trey Parker, man. Y'all are funny.
Please put a link to a video of that in your show, please. Oh, wow.
Like I'll put it down there. You need to watch that episode of Washington Redskins. And they didn't lie. They got a bunch of money for doing nothing. Okay, so the Washington Commanders beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23-20. And Jaden Daniels had a great game-winning drive, which set it up for the game-winning field goal. And man, Jaden Daniels, young man, you can play. No. As NJ would sing, Yamvum. Ndotenda, shame. Ndotenda. This kid, bro. Okay, Baker Mayfield made 15 of 18 passes, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Good game, decent game, good game. However, 24 of 35 passes for Jaden Daniels with 268 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a great game he had. What a great game. And once again, I cannot stress this enough. He had the game-winning drive, which set up the game-winning field goal. So shout out to him for that. And those are all the games that I've played thus far. We got the Chargers playing we got the Rams tonight. And I don't know how that's going to go. Matthew Stafford, I came here last week and I said Matthew Stafford has to handle his business. And the Rams haven't been a great team since Aaron Donald left. They won that Super Bowl 3 years ago. And was it 3 or 4 years? 3 years ago. Yeah, they won that Super Bowl 3 years ago, and we haven't heard from them since. So I expect the Vikings to handle their business easily. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, they just gonna, man. Can we not watch this? Because we know what's gonna happen. But it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. Okay. Damn. 21 minutes. I just talked football. Yeah. I did know I was going to talk football. And that's it. Nothing is happening in basketball right now. Well, something is happening, but to be honest, man, I spent this entire weekend watching football. And then we had UFC, first card of the year, fight night. Shout out. Didn't watch it. Because once again, I was watching football, bro. And I really just want to talk about UFC 311, but we'll do that closer to the date because it's on the 19th. Oh, wait. 19th is this coming Saturday, ne?
I think so. What's today? 13th.
Okay.
Today's the 13th.
Yeah, okay. So this is not a drill. Okay.
We'll tell them about it on Friday.
Okay, so this is not a drill. I need to get out of my holiday mood. So, yeah. We shall see how the divisional round goes next week. The Bills and the Ravens is the game of the week. There's no other game more important than that. Bills versus Ravens. Ravens are going to the Bills. So, yeah, scared. Very scared. Because when they don't play at home, sometimes they just forget how to play football. And, yeah, I'm going to be angry. NJ's going to be happy because he loves it when I'm angry. Apparently, I give good content. So... let's do this again in about 7 days. No, wait. Let's do this again in about 5 days on Friday. And we're just going to keep it chill, keep it low key. And then we'll talk UFC. I'll make sure I start with UFC. And then we'll see how the basketball world is doing because we wouldn't have had any football by then except this Chargers game, except this Rams game that I'm going to tell you about. Maybe if I get the chance on Friday. So go out there, have fun. Do your thing. It's still a new year. You still got time to actually fulfill everything you want to fulfill for the year. And NJ's tapping.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Amandla, comrade.
Amandla.
Listen up, folks. You forgot that the inauguration is on the 20th.
It's going to be the best.
It's going to be the best.
It's going to be the best.
The best, folks.
An inauguration like you've never seen before.
And more importantly, crypto's going to go up. So buy a Bitcoin. And your Luna. Okay, serious question. Yeah. I was watching the greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady.
I passed out during that.
You did?
I passed out.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, I thought it was
I passed out.
Oh, okay.
No, but then again, it was like past midnight. Probably need to watch it again.
Yeah, watch it again. It was funny. And when Kev Hart was saying we're going to be roasting the greatest quarterback of all time, they were like, no, wait, no. Hey, what? Joe Montana's in the building? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, wait a minute. So you got to phrase it properly. You're supposed to say if Tom Brady is one of the greatest to ever do it, it's Joe Montana. Is that
Damn.
is that what you think? Is
Damn.
Joe Montana the greatest quarterback over Tom Brady?
No.
No.
No. What? No.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. Tom Brady is a special case. Are we talking just ability or just the greatest?
I'm talking about the greatest.
Then no, it's Tom Brady.
But he cheated though, so I mean, like,
Deflategate?
I mean, he said he cheated. I mean, like, on the roast, I don't know if I can take him seriously, but like,
Listen, Tom Brady managed to do something that probably never be done ever again. And he may have cheated, but it's still not easy to win a Super Bowl. And even if we do disregard the Super Bowl that he won with the Deflategate thing, that still gives him 5-6 Super Bowls, more than any other player. Still. So what are we doing?
but he's lost in the finals though. I mean,
Hasn't Joe Montana lost in the finals?
no, Joe is 4-0.
Joe is 4-0.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm still giving it to Brady. I'll put Joe 2.
Aha.
I'll put Joe 2. And even that, man, there's just because then where do we put Mahomes now? Where do we put John Elway? Where do we put Peyton Manning? Okay, Peyton Manning.
No.
Listen, okay.
Eli Manning's better than
even-
Peyton
even-
Manning. That's
Just because he beat Brady.
yeah, it is. You beat the greatest of all time. You're better than Peyton. That's it. End of discussion. What am I saying?
Who did Messi lose to? So if that's the case, Mario Götze is higher than Messi on the GOAT list.
No, he's not.
He beat the greatest of all time. Scored the winning goal even.
Yeah, but he wasn't the superstar that carried the team there. The German was just a well-oiled machine.
So were the Patriots.
So Eli Manning wasn't the man on the team. He was. If you're the quarterback, you're the man. Like,
Come on, bro. Eli Manning had 2 great postseasons.
that's what you need.
You know what?
I'm saying he's better than Peyton. I'm saying he's better than Peyton, not better than Brady.
Nah, you can't.
Why?
You can't.
Why? How
You
many does
can't.
Peyton have?
3.
3.
Yeah.
But he still lost to Brady, the greatest of all time.
Peyton has 4 MVPs.
I don't care. He still lost to Tom Brady. And Eli beat Tom Brady. Not once, but twice.
He had 2 great postseasons. And
Two
and besides, I'm just gonna use this cop out. They're never on the field at the same time at any given time.
Who?
The Eli and Tom.
Why?
So you really don't know how football works, huh?
I don't.
So it's a very stacked sport. Each team has at least 50 members on its roster.
Sure.
There's an offense, there's a defense, and then there's special teams.
Very quickly, why are they not on the same? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day.
So here's the thing. So there's the offense.
Yeah.
That's where your quarterback, your wide receivers, your tight ends, and then the offensive linemen. Those play. When one team's offense is on the field, the other team's defense is on the field. So those are your linebackers, those are your corners, those are your pass rushers, your Ray Lewis in them. Ray Lewis was a defensive player. So that's what's going to happen. That's why I always say the defense, Kansas City's defense is great, but Kansas offense is not. Because your defense can be great and stop teams from scoring points. But if your offense is ass and you can't put up any points, then it defeats the purpose. Same way, the Cincinnati Bengals this year, they have an all-time offense. Literally an all-time. Joe Burrow is leading the league in passing yards. If it wasn't for the fact that the Bengals' record is trash and they're not even in the playoffs, Joe Burrow would be the undisputed MVP. He's playing that well because his offense is that great. However, the Bengals' defense is ass and they can't stop a cold. So that's why, you know.
Oh.
And then we have your special teams. This is where your kickers come in and all that. So it's a very stacked sport, bro.
Oxalai. Joe is the GOAT. Thank you very much. No further questions.
Okay, so that was that, and we had fun. Wow, 29 minutes. I always go for 20 minutes, and then for some reason, but NJ chowed 4 of my minutes, so that's on him. I'll see you again.
My minutes more.
I will see you when I see you, man. We had fun. We'll have some more fun. Go out there, do your thing. Once again, it's the start of the year. You can still achieve everything and then some. You can get whatever you want, no matter how unrealistic, because you put yourself to it. And what does NJ say? Success is a realization of a worthy ideal. That means you're going after what you've always wanted, and it's aligned with your values, and
that's the only way that you'll live a tree-fulfilled and inspired life.
Yeah. And as always, until next time, enjoy the violence.
Chelsea for the win, baby!
Oh my God.